We are alive and kicking. Welcome to the Vibe Gastropub, the Tuesday original music only open mic featuring original musicians and original poetry. Oh. Want to give props to all the lovely folks in the building. Definitely always give props to our man behind the counter, Mr. Jesse Ha. And we're so happy to have that three-point shooting wizard in the back. I mean, Cam, the Cam Champ. I mean, that's what it is. It's straight up. He makes you move. So it's all good. It's all good. And of course, all you lovely folks. I'm gonna have Mr. Motley come up. The senior Motley. I got two. I got my good friend Mr. Harrison Motley over here, harmonizing. See a couple of old faces I hadn't seen in a while. Mr. Bill House in the back.
It's my board too.
So we're gonna get things cranky here, get you going. Let Mr. Motley step up to the microphone.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
With a
I wish it would rain. Stay here, I can. can't not do it. They're sitting there looking at me. You know,
With all that pretty boy big sitting there thing there, I'm gonna have a nice.
hey, man, you just missed it. Oh,
Yeah, I told you folks, when you do it nicely, they heat on the outside. The people who walking by here, you guys doing stuff, they love it.
Favorite, okay.
You gonna bring in, Jim Hurt?
Yeah, that's what I think to take.
Way to go, Jim.
there you go, Idaho.
That's what I get for taking the number 2 slot. Instead of just grabbing the number 1 slot.
Hey,
I'm trying to be used to
pretty consistent though. Consistent whatever style. That's what I'm, that's what I feel way too.
Talking to so and so, talking about such and such. Said just one thing I know. People can't care too much. Can't care too much. They were dragging me from the stage. I staggered back to my chair. I listened to all the rage from people who didn't care. I just cared too much. Care too much. Can you ever have too much money? Can your jokes ever be too funny? It's not fair for those who care. I'm in need of an intervention. Re-examine my true intention. Still, it's not fair for those who care. Care too much. You can care too much. I was drinking myself to death, just short of my final breath. It wasn't I didn't care.
want to also ask folks that we always remember to be respectful of their daughters and everything. I mean, it's just the way you want them to respect what you do. So take all that in consideration, along the way. Our next voice is our good friend, author, storyteller, aka, yeah. All right.
Let us not speak in codes, nor in any tongue substituting a mask for what we are. Sometimes to talk to Christ, sometimes to sing, to say what should have when the lyric failed us when we were just children, watching our loved ones dissolve into the dark. Despite what we may feel, we are no longer small. The optimism of autumn when the world is in a rush to copulate. Acorns fall from the tree. Gypsy moths make their beds. The panhandling Joe Pyeweed, the fable tree and its rings, recording it all for seed. We circle the subject of red-tailed hawk over the field. Our prey wants to be caught. Maybe I should have broken the code. Maybe I should have said I loved you. Maybe I should have said don't go. But all those maybes like geese disturbing the pond's repose, only to be gone come morning with the questions remaining in the dark water's reflection. The hawk overhead and now below. Next one is called the Godling. Do you remember that jar of lightning bugs, like constellation of Christmas lights? How you spent all evening catching them, then wanting to keep all those little stars by your bed as you slept? How you cried when I made you let them go, as I told you things shouldn't perish for our pleasure. I know. I'm sorry, my little godling. It's a hard lesson that it is we who revolve, that what we should take is care rather than life. How I handed you that jar back to you so you could release all those lights back to the firmament with the rest of their kin. Serious and urgent, Ursa Major, the seven sisters illuminating the black velvet sky. Thank you.
Yeah, that was hot. Well, and away we go down the road to sing the songs of celebration. Now we go down the road to sing the songs of jubilation. Down the road we go to sing the songs of life. I love you. You know I love you. We'll bring our next artist. She is that feminine wine. Tasty. Miss Catherine Rose. All right.
How are y'all doing tonight?
Excellent.
My name's Catherine Rose, and this is called I'm Not Gonna Say. Don't come near me if you're riddled with insecurities. I don't have time for it. I'm no longer in my 20s. Self-value and self-love must already be learned. The fact that so many of y'all still need your mommies, it has me concerned. I need you to know who you are. I'm not gonna tell you. I know who I am, and I've got too much to do. The biggest symptom is jealousy. Have you so blind you can't even see? And every time it breaks my heart to see the things that you love so much from the start become the things that bring hate to your heart. My beauty, strength, brains, and kind heart. And then when you start to see that you weren't the only one that's seen, and while you were watching them, you were all I seen. Yeah, I've seen it happen too many times. And I'm never again gonna dull my shine. Cause how's blowing out my flame gonna make you shine brighter? Now we're both in the dark and my spark was the lighter. Then there are the ones that must compete. Like somehow I make you feel less complete. When do my successes become your failure? No one ever wins, that's just torture. My wins are yours and yours are mine, twisted around and we win every time. And then we have the posers, hiding behind 1,000 masks, terrified of exposure. God forbid you just be you, but you frontin' so hard you think I'm frontin' too. But if I said it, I mean it, how about you? But it's been 5 minutes, and now you're brand new. There's also a difference between confidence and cocky, because if you can't stand on it, it's just hypocrisy. Overcompensating for your fragile ego. When your glass house shatters, where do you go? Now that all your masks are exposed, will you heal the real you and grow, or just explode? I've been down this road again and again, and over, it's me I'm in. So no, I no longer have time for insecurities. I'm better off on my own, making my own opportunities. Now, I'm not saying I'll never try again, but if you're gonna step to me, you better be a grown man. I want you to know who you are. Strong enough to stand on what you say, confident enough you ain't got to play. Otherwise, just walk away, because I promise I'm not gonna stay. Thank you.
Rock and roll. Rock and roll. She was hitting hard. We are glad to have in the building a people like Mr. LJ. Yeah. That means it's Southeast Regional North Carolina Poetry Time. Oh yeah. Tomorrow night, folks, in case you want to do something crazy, I'm doing karaoke at Patty's. But I'll also be performing with Patty at 8 o'clock. He kind of called me and said, "Reverend Doctor, I need you to help me out there." I said, "You know." He called me the Reverend Dr. Neil Ray. And then I tell people that because it's an old story. It happened years ago. We was at a party at his house, and we were making some noise, and we were all drunk and intoxicated. And I made a statement about something someone had said, and he made a few explicitives and said, "I'm gonna have to write that down. You're great, Reverend Doctor," and that's how the name stood. But you know what I was noticing on my sign-up sheet, I had AKA, and then I have Catherine, then I got Dennis, then I got Loki, authors, all authors. I love that. For everybody that don't know, because I videotape these and I send them out to different people. Show them we ain't stupid down here. We Fayetteville. We living at a different level. When y'all catch up, you'll understand. We're gonna bring in Mr. Dennis Gardner.
Here we go,
I just want y'all to know that I've been fiddling with this pickup for months.
There it is.
This is the first time it's worked. So thank you so much, Neil.
Hey, what?
Reverend Doctor.
Which I'm not, but I do get good deals of Holiday Inn.
We're gonna get it right.
Get it right.
I haven't played this in a long time. This was co-wrote by my cousin, who's no longer with us, Cartier. I like the fact that we could talk about anything, but nothing at all so beautifully, nothing so beautifully, nothing. I like the fact that we could talk about anything, but nothing at all so beautifully, nothing, beautifully, nothing. It's been a long day now, it's been a sorry. It's been a long day now. I don't have the words for anyone, so I called you first. I know this may sound strange, don't know you well. From our talk last night, far as I could tell, you're just what I need. Wait, let me explain. In this crazy world, you keep me sane just by being here. Don't need words at all, just like last night's what I recall. I like the fact that we could talk about anything or nothing at all so beautifully, beautifully, nothing, beautifully, nothing. I like the fact that we could talk about anything or nothing at all so beautifully, nothing, beautifully, nothing. So crazy, this marathon of time well spent, 8 hours long. I can't stop now, it's far too fun. I've come too far, and I'm far from done. And I can't deny this chemistry. No need to talk, I can hear you breathe. In fact, I'll breathe for you, you breathe for me. It's how you make me feel, and I feel so free. I like the fact that we could talk about anything, but nothing at all so. Okay. I think we're done. Okay. There we go. A little better? Maybe? Let's see if that's the thing. Yeah, I think that was it. Nope, that wasn't it. I think I might be a little bit picky up here. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just suppose that I didn't have cold feet, and I would step right to you. You respond and things go smooth. And then suppose I don't front and don't bite my tongue. Suppose now you know exactly how I feel about you, girl. And in return you open up and let me in your world. Can you blame me for having that imagination when someone like yourself is out there sparking motivation, but pretending with you?
There you go.
I really the life will let us run through this one-way conversation that may lead to a life filled with just imagination, but it's alright. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys.
You like Earl Campbell that break the tie?
Sometimes it's always an adventure. You know, we live in a world as artists where our knack for creativity is oftentimes found in the mistake. The bad note by the student is the note that the teacher uses to make his hit song. Don't play that, but I'm gonna use it later. We're gonna bring in the voice of another author and great writer himself. Let's bring in the voice of Loki.
I get to sit down again?
Rise to the occasion. He's a teacher.
Thank you.
Well,
How y'all doing?
yes,
All
sir.
right, good.
This first one I'm gonna say is called remote control. Hearts hurt from hard work. When you back bend for pep perks, I stare it nestles in, making your neck hurt. I never nitpick or sweat shirts, cause my degree on self wipes the sweat off my net worth. But you harp on, Winfrey. Hi, Harpo. Tell me, how you network when you just in net work? Name badge, how they track and pay you for the same task, and assure you Geico so you safe to lane crash. Learn fast before your energy diet fast from enemies burning more calories than gym rats. Rat racing, popping willies with Will Sass. If you don't know, Mark, they're the Noahs that coast the arc of your art, and you're just a car waiting for them to push button you to start. Wake up! You hear the siren going. Now you sigh and yawn on to work. Yeah, you're Uber. They ride your energy, goober. Go where they go and suspect you won't ask or know. To ask for more money means more. Matted grays with pallbearers carrying the family name. Stay tamed or that's what becomes. How low the bar on earned income. It's ugly. Dressed up looking handsome. Paid per hour. Buying paper cloths that's sour, knowing that cloth can't withstand Todd's power. It's too soft. While they hide their hands and cut yours off like you're soft. Saw your value in rags, aka torn cloths. I'm here to wage war on wages. Rip pages out accounting books where you're paid 6, cause patience leave you sick as a patient. And those earnings ain't enough to bury your pigment. So dig this. You earned enough to burn through, value cap. See what fitting in earns you? Thank you. This next one is you must see darkness. Have we grown stale, stuck, cracked, wide to a life of sin? Meaning missing the mark? Have we let light lead us, leave us, keep us out of the dark? See, you think you supposed to see to have. You think you supposed to pray to add. But that ain't how you do math. Bruised knees plus hands clasps, that equation makes God laugh. Why subtract? Cut out your better half. Doesn't divorce divide the house? Gifts the devil have? What gall, what gust of wind you dare to stand in, falsifying the being you are, the seed you are, the image made him, enriched with spirit, will, with position to win. Please, come again. Let's set the stage. Scenes and movies set the pic, scripts please the ear and earns the eyes, while dark theaters plant seeds of undetected lies. I do raise my hand to testify. I've realized physical scriptures are for actors in motion pictures. To play a role while praying to robes breeds black roses, not rose gold. So cut the act. Let's end credits without having something after the end credits. Cause in the end,
Who's supposed to be given the end credit? Don't sweat it. Don't debit your balance for the balance of view. Let darkness be the challenge, the test, the furnace you're willing to forge through. No need to front. What you see in front is a sea of font, bolded, underlined, daring only a fool to jump. So jump! Don't tiptoe, slip slow, or stage shows, cause it's only in darkness that seeds growth. That's how seeds grow. Not pray to have, pray to be, and bury ideas that come so fruit grows. And listen, if you miss the mark, don't fault or quiver, just Control Alt Delete, switch quivers, fetch the next arrow, idea spark, cause it's never, ever been about the light. It has always been about the dark. Thank you.
Thank you, Loki. I appreciate it. I'm really honored to see you to have a surprise person in our audience. She kind of stepped in. That's all the way from England, visiting us here. A great author, Miss Kath Rathbone. Now, you might remember back in March, I had the live stream at the Coffee Scene, which involved, I called it Women with Words of Wisdom. And Kath was one of the participants of that event, as a matter of fact. Prior to her breaking out with her new book, which she has several. She has a lot of stuff. You know, so later on, you get a chance to talk with her. She's got information to help you do a lot. Thank you, my dear. Thank you for bringing that gentleman with you right there. I know he loves you very much. He said, I'm going to come in and keep an eye on you, girl. But I love it. Our next guest is a gentleman I've enjoyed working with for years. I've worked with him. I've stayed with him. We've shared some really good moments. And he's just a fantastic person to be around. I love the stuff he brings to my life. And he has been a fixture for that. And I'm glad to see him come back around to the music end of life. Because he's been a busy man. But he's coming back to the weather. Let's bring in Mr. David Fisher.
How's everybody doing tonight? Alright, last night I had a little problem keeping the pick in my hand. Let's see if I can play some tonight. Do some instrumental first. There's some B. called Man the Devil.
Nothing like women and fancy cars. That's a sweet thing. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. In the cool of the come out. But I'm gonna let him do his thing because he like to do it his way. That's none other.
Waterways and plump fish and vegetation was full and thick and sweet. Fruit grew from every branch, from every tree, and the road to the left was barren and dry. Trees were all dead and full of thorns. Instead of waterways, there were dry valleys with dry bones and man-eating, fire-breathing dragons. To the left. The angels of the heavens came and said, "Why have you chosen the left road? The road to the right is a gift from your master to thank you for your strength and loyalty." He says the road to the left is where character is built. The road to the left is where steel is sharpened and character is built. Loose. Man, he said, besides, I'm getting tired of carrying these loose baggage. Little woody baggage, little woody baggage. For all my loves and all my addictions, all my strengths and all my afflictions, all my joys and all my pains, days in the sun, nights in the rain, for all the laughter and all the sorrow, all the well wishing for tomorrow. I want to be a better man. But I talk to ghosts at night, I've been doing it all my life. But now I'm in harmony with my plight because I begin to write. Boots on, I do get deep, I find a home which I seek. I'm not on some kind of creek, just grinding while you sleep. Observe, analyze how I get into my vibe and share the dishes of my drive. As darkness covers the sky, I puff one to get high, and along in the sky, I see my third eye. I talk to ghosts at night. Let me tell you about this news. Baggage, I gotta deal with this news. Baggage, I gotta deal with this baggage. Gotta deal with this baggage. Gotta deal with this baggage. Short days of sun rays. Taking time to give them praise. Thankful for the way I was raised and the blessings got me through this things. And I'm looking out when I was in the day and the transition to another phase. Pick up a lot through my page. Reading and writing on different pages. I punch the clock with pain on the page. Experience came in time and wisdom with age. Full of love now, no room for rage. So I took my lessons from many sages. The philosophers, the prophets, and the renegades. The devil and angels have all been paid. I passed the test, but I don't like my grade. I'm in a place of peace now, but that's what I need to hate. I'm in a swing in the tree under the back of the shade. Talking to the dog and passing it. Reflecting on light before that light fades, and the next door neighbor don't understand my gaze. He thinks let me light my mind was waiting. I'm in a swing under the tree in the back of the shade. I was already torn before the kids were born. But my promise were made and hopes were sworn. I knew from the beginning that I couldn't conform, not for the plate that she made me or the weapon to warm, not for the union from the fame, the rings we're doing.
Brother Shabazz. Folks, I just want to let you know, everything you see here tonight is original music, original songs. We don't rehearse nothing. We go from the cuff. We go right from the cuff. We strip you down naked. Yeah. I said naked, not naked. There's a difference. All right? But either way, you go out exposed. Real stuff, real happens. We do this every Tuesday night. We start around about 6 o'clock and just make the city of downtown Fayetteville feel absolutely new because people can hear you through these crazy windows. They walking by and they're going, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Yeah, I know. It's good. It's good. But that's just who we are, Fayetteville. We are good. And everybody that don't know that yet, they're going to get left behind. They're going to get left, but we're going to leave them. We're building a powerhouse down here. They just don't know it. They just don't know it. We're ringing Melinda.
Hello, everyone.
Hello there, Doc.
You know, a lot of people think that when you redefine yourself, it's putting on another mask, another shed. But really, when you redefine, you're taking off the mask. So this poem is called Redefinition. I am not the same name you knew before, not the rank, not the role, the title on the door. I peeled off labels like worn out skin. The ones they gave me, the ones I wore to fit in. I've been the strong one, the silent one, the don't you dare not cry one, the you good, yeah I'm fine one, but no more. I'm not made of checklists or timelines, not just the medals or the deadlines. I'm not just a follower, a leader, or in-betweener. I'm an architect of my own arena. I am breaking and becoming the loud silence before the humming of a new voice, mine. I am the shift, the crack in a script, the line rewritten in my own ink, no longer shrinking to fit. You see, redefinition is not a rejection. It's a resurrection of the soul that's been whispering, you are more than what they're measuring. So I rise, not to impress, but as an empress. Not to perform, but to transform. I buried who I was to bloom into who I am, and I speak now, not for applause, because I can. Redefinition isn't a brand new mask. It's the courage to take it off and to stand here barefaced, brave, and becoming, finally me, not living in a cave. This next piece is about actually embracing you, being absolute, who you are. So this piece is called Mirror Beyond the Trend. You're not unseen, you are shadow and sun, depth and drumbeat, a legacy spun. They crown the curl, but overlook the crown on rich dark soil where queens are found. Don't chase. They're mirrors. They're cracked with lies. You see in truth, not filter eyes. Grow loud, grow bold, grow from the root. Your beauty is not a trend. It's absolute. Thank you.
All right. We got fireworks. Hey, lady, got some fireworks. In a word. Got power in a word.
Love it.
She moves you with the sounds of the heart. Sometimes truth might be confusing from the start, but what it is what it is. Truth is singular. It's versions of mysteries. That lady got some heart, and I'm glad she's sharing it with us. So glad she's sharing
sharing it with us. Speaking of somebody who share some good stuff with us. It's about time for the Southeastern Regional North Carolina Poetry Event. And I'm going to bring in the director to say a few words about that so that you know where to go and what to do on the 27th and the 26th and all that good stuff. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I know you don't like that, but that's okay. Let's bring him in to LJ.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
How you doing?
Alright, real quick, 'cause I just told him just a second ago. I am mad at Neil. I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm mad at Neil, right? So he talked about this whole thing just a minute ago, the Southeast Regional North Carolina Poetry Slam, right? Told me to come up here and talk about it because I'm the director of it. What he never tells anybody, which I understand because Neil Ray is such a young, humble man, is that even though I'm the director of this wonderful thing that's been going on for 13 years here in Fayetteville, the idea started with him. He is the reason why this thing came to be. Now, granted, he passed it on to me. I took it and ran with it. But the idea of this would have never happened if Neil wouldn't have put it in the hands of me and a lot of other people here in this community. With one passed away, Cartier Jesus. Shabazz was a part of the first one. A couple other poets that literally put that event together. So I can't take the credit for everything. Like the idea never came from me. It came from Mr. Neil Ray. So please. Give that man a round of applause. You remind me of our friends. Like, we're being humble sometimes. Like, you did it. Like, it's you. Like, I was told you always be humble, but sometimes you gotta pop out and show people. I'm just saying. So, but yes, my name is LJ Bowens. I do a lot here in the community, but one of the main things I'm known for is spoken word. And I am here to tell you all about the 13th annual Southeast Regional North Carolina Poetry Slam. It was a festival until year 10, and then we turned it into a slam because in all honesty, I just got busy doing a lot of stuff, not only in Fayetteville, but across the nation, traveling, promoting poetry, and doing good stuff. But we've been blessed to have 16 poets from across the country come to Fayetteville on September 27th to come compete in a poetry slam for bragging rights. And the winner gets $1,000. So we definitely would love to see you guys out if you can make it. The event is September 27th. Doors open at 7 o'clock. The event starts at 8 and is literally right across the street at the Capitol Encore Academy. So they're luckily sponsored the building to us to hold the event. So I'm thankful for it. So if you guys want to come, I will give y'all information because it's a link that I don't really feel like I know off the top of my head. So if you want information, just get with me after this and I can give you the link. And because I asked Neil, I'm going to do a poem because normally I've been just coming out and supporting my family because sometimes, I be wanting to just come out and support. But Neil said, if I come out to your events, you always throw me on the mic. You get on the mic at this one. So I'm going to do a poem. So if it's bad, sorry. Neil threw me up here. So the story with this poem, this poem is months old, but for y'all it's fresh ink. So, drip, 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 splash. I know, right? We're a cult, so if you ain't know that, y'all play. So, I had an opportunity, my wife's best friend does a lot of stuff in the community. One of the biggest things that she do is she's Native American. She talks about Native American rights, things that happen in this country that go unseen or unchecked, or certain people don't help Native Americans when things happen, especially when, the land started with them and people just kind of stood claim and all that good stuff. So this poem doesn't have a title, but for some reason I just felt like I needed to read this particular poem for y'all. Cool? I believe that America finds a way to capitalize everything. Its name, its value, and in all cases, its ability to remain silent when the country needs answers. And here we stand, one nation under a blindfold, that it refuses to take off while the mess keeps getting swept under the rug. I never believed pipelines were bad at first. Not until I seen what they would ravage through native land, position themselves without consent to the tribes, because why abide by a treaty where all they have to do is stake claim? But when the construction was halted in their space, it didn't mean that the pipeline went away. It just meant that a new one had to be created. In a 2018 study, 506 cases of murdered and missing indigenous women were reported in 71 urban areas. When the call goes out to those who are supposed to protect and serve, they sometimes let us know how blind justice can be and not look into it as much as they should. Maybe because since it happened in impoverished areas, it may be too much to go and get their hands dirty. Maybe because the women go missing on land that's not tribal. They fall into the category of what land America deems theirs, since possession is 9/10 of the law. It's time that we stop the perpetual stereotype and assist in finding our women in this nation. Create better databases and a list of women that may be missing in your community. Do more than just talk about action. Be about action. Because the gravity of the situation is light when no one talks about how heavy the subject is. So when we talk about pipelines, we will not talk about those who may have been a victim to it, but we will build one to decipher information on how to get those women back. And the time to do that is now. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. That's deep, man. We're going to bring in our next artist in between that. But you know, that made me think that's just one piece. Do you like freedom or just the way it sounds? Are you willing to turn your backyards into battlegrounds? You will listen to the truth and how it becomes lies, to disregard those witnesses and the alibis, and time returns 410 to bring back names that only we bring here. So what of Leonard Peltier? Nation without shame for what it has done to the aspirations of a native son, the stealing of language, the silencing of cultures. Skies once filled with eagles, now flocked with vultures. Air of our fathers, once was longer blue, but pale and gone stale. So we ask ourselves, what else can be taken from here? Almost everything but Leonard Peltier. Thank you. We're gonna bring Mr. Everybody else. Mr. Milhouse. You want to stand?
appreciate your playing before you might.
Get over it.
Hi.
Hello.
It's not a greeting, that's what I am. Y'all should laugh, y'all too serious. Good God Almighty. You know what the problem is? Y'all ain't high.
Wow.
Yeah, 22 years in the Army, you get up and you're like, I'm not going to sit here and drink no more Wild Turkey. They shot at me. How you doing? Anybody victim of narcissism? Anybody? No? They suck. They really are horrible. They're all the same, male or female, whatever they want to call themselves. They're just narcissists. Read them. Read about them in the Bible. They're in medical journals. They're horrible. Get rid of them if you have one. You know you do, and you just don't get rid of them, but do it. Get out of there. Hey, I got like 10 songs that kept me out of jail, and this first one's for about when the first one left. Yeah, it happened twice. Didn't know it. You know why? Because I didn't read and didn't go on YouTube soon enough. Here we go. All right. Thank you, Jesus, Lord have mercy. This first one is called The Best because when the first one left, thank God her mother gave her a settlement when she died. Ooh, and she left. And when she did, I said, I wish you all the best. And I said, wait a minute. That sounds better than jail. Let me get my guitar. Here it goes. You left on the 7th day, and that was the end. Now I'm trying to forget how it all began. We didn't part as friends, no, before goodbye. I wish you all the best, no way, that's the line. Now I'm happy and quite content, don't want no one else. And I'm cool with walking this road all by myself. And you keep on my hand, oh, stand by my side. I wish you all the best, no way that's tonight. She had a heart like fool's gold, damn soul was deceiving, yeah. Vampire of my mind and soul. Found out your secret next thing, I know you was leaving. You wanted me from close, but you pushed me away. Then you said that you wanna talk but have nothing to say. Then you screamed you help for me, but then got tongue-tied. I'll meet you on the best known way, that's a lie. She had a heart like full of gold, damn so deceiving, yeah. Vampire of my mind and soul. Found out your secret next thing, I know you won't leave it, girl. I'm glad you're home, but you just don't know. Can't say that it was love, but more than just lust. Anything that I'm for you has now turned to dust. No desire to reconcile, 'cause that stuff just won't fly. I'll meet you on the best known way, that's a lie. She had a heart like full of gold, damn so deceiving, yeah. Vampire of my mind and soul. Found out your secret next thing, I know you won't leave it, girl. I'm glad you're you just don't know. I'm glad you're home, you just don't know. So glad you're gone, you just don't know. I'm glad you're gone, you just don't know. Thank you.
That boy bad.
This next one is for when I got rid of or got done with the second one, who was a covert narcissist. Look them up. They're worse. They are the devil. They are demons. They have demonic possession. Covert narcissists. Give me a second. Can somebody hand me that tea behind that gentleman over there with you fella with the glasses, Todd Rundgren shirt. Todd Rundgren shirt. You with the. Can you hand me that tea right there, please, behind you?
Are you a heavy tipper? For you, sir, on that.
Thank you very much. Pun intended.
I said bourbon. Okay, I can clear the gum out of it.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, this next one is when it was done. We just call them Flying Dragons because a buddy of mine gave me a toy, like a musical thing, something that we use for music, guitar playing, the pedal. And I told him, thank you, man, like I can fly dragons with that thing. And he was like, cool. And I said, I'll make a song out of it. So there it goes. Because he had the same situation. Except he owned a company. His alimony was $18,000. I'm telling him, mine was, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, here we go. Don't think till I was a portrait to see. It hung on my wall and tainted memory. There was a time the colors hypnotized me. Now the canvas is gone home. Free. So I'm up here flying dragons. I ain't no time I'm coming down. I'm up here flying dragons around and around. The love is full of fallout. Your best destroyed everything. Your gas and light could never burn out. Your lies were lit, the light of flame. And down that no contact order, it ain't no doubt. No need for me to explain. And now upon my dragon, I know love is fly out. No longer dealing with your pain. Hey, I'm up here flying dragons. I ain't no cloud, I'm coming down. I'm up here flying dragons. I'm right around. I'm up here flying dragons. I'm right around. I'm up here flying dragon, I ain't no Carolina coming down. I don't want to pay back, I don't pay babies to cry. I'm finally paid attention, I ain't gonna pay that fine. I don't want to pay back, I already paid us to cry. I ain't gonna pay that shit twice. Can I tell them the story about Big Harris? That night in Big Harris?
No.
Come on, man.
No. You're notorious. I got 2 others left. And I'm gonna move it down to 1 piece each. So I got Freezy the Barber, and then we got our special guest who happened to sneak up in the building on us. So Freezy, step forward, sir, and represent.
Let me see which one I'm gonna do now. I had 2 ready. How's everybody doing tonight? All right. I'm Freezy the Barber, and this is my latest book called Painting with Words. It's actually my first adult literary work. It's a bunch of poetry. It's a nice journey. Perfect transition. It's not trauma porn. It's funny, but it's not too funny where it becomes frivolous. It's a perfect journey where you want to be heard, you want to feel enlightened, you want to cry, you want to laugh. This is the book for you. I have a book signing actually in Barnes & Noble on October 12th. It's a Sunday from 1 to 4. I'll have more information. And I have a flyer next week as well. It'll be posted up in here. So hopefully I can get you guys to come out and support the movement. It's a good book. I have another book that'll be available there as well. It's called Faded into Truth. And it's poetic essays and stories from a barbershop griot. I've been a barber for 30 years. And just highlighting some of the most memorable conversations and events that's happened, and just what was going on in the backdrop of the world from 1995 through 2025. It's my favorite work thus far. So I want to do something from that one. This one is called I'm from the Bronx. This one is called The Night the Projects Roared, and then came the noise. The TVs in the barbershop glowed like scoreboards. The polls rolled in state by state, numbers climbing like batting averages, and the clippers hummed between conversations. My daughter sat in the corner, a broom in her hand, collecting quarters from cuss words like a bank teller on game night. Clients argued politics like Knicks versus Lakers, voices bouncing off mirrors and pergo wood floors. For once, the debates weren't about street gossip or whose jumper was better. They were watching history form pixel by pixel. She was 9, her smile too big for her face, her hope too heavy for her shoulders, but she carried it anyway. She had a poster in her backpack with Obama's name bold across it, pulled it out like a rally sign on the way from school. She was campaigning harder than any adult I knew, not because she understood every policy, but because her teacher, Miss Adams, a Ghanaian queen in heels and poise, told her she was royalty too. Representation does that. It lights a fire. It makes a child carry a man's dream like it's her own homework assignment. We closed the shop, locked the gate, and walked home with that poster high. She waved it like a torch through Bronx streets lined with bodegas and tenement buildings, past murals of Big Pun, past bus stops where hope was usually in short supply. The night smelled of fried food and Aki smoke shop incense. But there was something else too, anticipation. The city buzzed low, like a current under our feet. We ended up at my sister Rose's apartment, her window overlooking Park Avenue, the one in the Bronx. The Metro North tracks running through like veins through the borough we settled in. TV loud enough to drown out the noise, watching red and blue fill the map like rival games, state and territory. My daughter tried to stay awake, her eyelids raging war with history. But she made me promise, wake me up when he wins. And I did. When they finally announced it, when Barack Obama became the 44th president of the United States, I shook her gently, and she sprang up like a firework. The apartment erupted in cheers, but the real noise came from outside. It started like a ripple, a few shout-outs, a horn or two, and then the projects roared. The roar wasn't a cheer, it was an earthquake. A cathedral of sound from Butler houses down Webster Avenue, from every balcony and window lit up like Christmas Eve. Cowbells clanged, firecrackers popped. It felt like Yankee Stadium in October, bottom of the ninth, walk-off home run to win it all. Except this wasn't baseball. This was a borough, a city, a people, releasing 400 years of held breath. I'd never seen joy like that in the Bronx. Never seen so many voices move as one, not for a parade, not for a championship. It was a choir of hope, an orchestra of disbelief turning into pride. For a night, the streets weren't divided by tension. They were all neighbors. We were leaning out of windows, ringing bells, screaming until our throats burned. My daughter fell asleep again, but this time with a smile. She'd never know a world where a black president was impossible. She'd grow up knowing that glass ceilings crack, that history bends, that the impossible is only temporary. Years later, Journey would raise her tiny hand to mimic Kamala Harris, seeing herself in the first woman vice president of the United States. My daughters would never know a time when they weren't reflected in the highest seats of power, and that's a gift worth writing down. But me, I remember when that roar was unthinkable. I remember how long it took to echo. And I'll never forget the night the Bronx shook the sky because a black man became president. But either way, I'll never forget the sound of that roar. It was an unintentional yet well-composed composition by an orchestra of hope. But the roar didn't echo forever. Hope rang out that night, but in the years that followed, it felt like someone turned down the celebration and cranked up the static. Social media gave every whisper a megaphone, every keyboard a loaded weapon. We watched neighbors turn into strangers online, and strangers become bold enough to say out loud what they'd only muttered before. The world we dreamed of that night felt like it slipped through our fingers, replaced by comment section battles and headlines that bleed division. The same Bronx street that glowed that evening now buzzed with a different energy. Fear and distrust linger in conversations that once brimmed with pride. And yet, I hold on to that memory of my daughter's smile. Her fist clutching that campaign poster like a flag of promise. That night, we believed history was bending toward us. And even if the noise came after, ugly, loud, and relentless, I still remember how loud hope was capable of being. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I wouldn't, I'm glad her name got on the list because it would have been kind of funny not to at least have her say something while she's here and visiting us, making her presence known. And I know she's been moved by what she's heard tonight. Anybody would be. Because I'm going to share the video tonight, and I guarantee you, people will talk. They will talk. We gave them something to talk about. So, hey, I'm happy. But I'm very honored. When I saw her walk through the door, I said, my goodness. So please, my dear, Ms. Kathy Rathbone. Gotta watch out now. She playing midfield on the pitch. Hey, got next to her.
And she talks funny.
She ain't from around here.
Please, no, we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Hello, good evening, everybody, and I won't take up too much of your time. But I wanted to say how moved I was today. I didn't expect to come because, well, this happened today. And I was sort of moping on the couch, and I said, no, I think this is the right place to be today. And what I heard from so many different voices in song and word. It's extraordinary. And I want to tell you that we all do our little piece in our little corner of the world. 44 years ago, almost to the month, I married a brown man with black hair. His hair's gone quite white now, but still the same guy. And I was told, don't do that, you can't do that. And I said, I can. I was told I couldn't do a lot of things. And I had to grow up, really grow up to realize I could. I was told I could not write a story about a 14-year-old brown boy because I was an old white woman. I did. They told me you can't write a book because you're dyslexic and people don't really want to have, that to deal with. I did. So wherever you are, in whatever corner of the world, of your life, of your age, never give up. Because life always has a new day for you, even when you're not expecting it. So thank you for what you gave me today. Thank you for this minute here. I know my friend August put my name down at the very last minute, and I'm grateful because sometimes you have to say these things, and I've waited a long time to say these things. Thank you.
That's what it's all about, folks. Conquering the world one step at a time. People will call you crazy. They will say things about you. But be committed. Stay dedicated. Do what you do. We are artists. We are mentors. Someone is watching us. Make those moves. Every positive step we make, they make too. It's in the nature of who we are. I love y'all. Not in love with you, but I love you. All right. Let's get that straight. I don't want you to update none of you guys. But I love you for what you are and everything. Thank you, Jesse. And let's give Jesse a hand, folks. Also, let's give our man in the kitchen, Cam Shaft. Thank you, man. So, in other words, Mr. DJ, do what you gotta do. And we thank y'all very much. We'll be back next Tuesday. And if you want to come by tomorrow night, Patty's Karaoke, more than welcome. Come and check us out. Or come at 8 o'clock and watch me and Patty play. Believe it or not, I actually do some Irish folk songs with them. I actually do. And I sound pretty good too, man. Be a Scotsman. But anyway, y'all have a good night, man.